Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be making this two tailors hem. We have this sausage hem and this one is oval shaped hem. This one is made out of scrap fabric as you can see, and I prefer this one. And then we have this one which is made out of sawdust and it's also good and tight. So let's go straight into the making. So this is the pattern paper that we're going to be using. You need your pencil, ruler, paper, then your pins. This is my white cotton fabric and my wool fabric. You need two fabrics, one wool, one cotton. You can use drill instead of wool. So to start with, from here to here, I measured 5 inches. Then I drew a straight line from here to here, which is 11.5 inches. Then from this, I moved up by 4 inches up to here, then 4 inches up to here, then 3.5 inches at the bottom. And I went ahead and made my horizontal lines. This one is measuring 7.5 inches, divide by 2, which is 3.75. So you share this 3.7 this side and also this side. The bottom one is 8.5 inches. Divide by 2, which is 4.25, which you share this side and this side so that it is equally distributed. Then you can go ahead and just curve the lines onto the dots and make your pattern. So here's our cut pattern. I'm going to get my cotton fabric and put my wool fabric on top like this. Then I'll go ahead and pin this down, then cut it out at an allowance of 1 inch. So from here, right sides facing each other, and you're going to have a loop. So this is 4 inches long and 2 inches wide. So fold in 0.5 this side and another 0.5 this side. Then fold this loop in between to have something like this. Then you're gonna take this to the sewing machine and just finish it up. So here is the loop. So now you're gonna place the loop between the cotton fabric and the woven fabric like this. Then you can go ahead and pin down the loops and pin the whole part of the fabric. So we're going to make a stitch around, but then leave a space here of about 4 inches. So I went ahead to sew. Then now you can put in some snips so that as you turn this inside out, it will be fine. Then you can also trim out the excess and iron flat the edges. Okay, so when trimming, don't trim the part which will be left without sewing, the opening, don't trim it. So for your scrap fabric, make sure you're using 100% cotton fabric for this. That fabric will be at least heat resistant. So push this firmly inside. Make sure you push it firmly inside. We want it to be hard and firm. and it should be this hard. As you can see, it looks firm and hard, and when you drop it, it should make a sound and it should bounce. Okay, should be able to bounce. That means you have firmly placed this. So now you're going to use an invisible stitch to close up the opening. If you do not know how to do one, do check out my video on an invisible stitch or ladder stitch. And here's how it looks like. It turned out perfect. Then the next method, buy sawdust. So this was my journey to finding the sawdust. Where there are carpenters or wood, you will find the sawdust. So make a rectangle which is 4 inches wide and 12 inches long. Okay, then divide this line, and I've made that line as you can see. Then go in by 2 inches. So this line that I've gone down by, I'm going in by 2 inches. Okay, so this makes a perfect square. So this will help you curve the edges. Then you can go ahead and just cut this out. So as you pin, leave a gap again here of about 4 inches, then sew. So I went ahead to sew, and I'm just trimming out the edges. Don't trim out the opening part. Okay, then make some snips around like this. And now time for us to get some sawdust. So I used a bottle and just cut out the bottom part of the bottle so that I could use the upper part to act as a funnel, since I didn't have anything I could use. And just start to put in your sawdust. So just push this in. We want a very firm hem. Even if it's with sawdust, make sure you push it in and make sure it is firm. My worries were that the sawdust could pass through the cotton and woven fabric, which is not the case, guys. It does not do that. So these 2 layers will be enough to keep it in. Let me know which method you think you're gonna try out. Are you gonna use sawdust or you're going to use scrap fabric?